Hello, Comets sports fans, and welcome to Mason High School. We've got a great matchup here tonight. Mason Comets girls volleyball taking on the Sycamore Aviators. I'm Adam Little alongside Harper Stoll. Harper, it's a great atmosphere. We've got Volley for the cure. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
You know, it's doing great. I'm doing great. Should be a great matchup. We've got two teams. Mason sitting atop the GMC and Sycamore not far behind. Two powerhouses on the outside, and Ashley Walker for Sycamore and Brooklyn Darby for Mason. And we're about underway as Peyton Evans, the sophomore sensation setter, is back to serve it away for the Comets. And Evans serves it. Sent over by Carly Thile. Set by Evans to Kate Hagledge, and Hagledge sends it over. And that one digged up by Caldwell on the right side to Elena Smith, but returned by the Aviators. And that one right at the feet of Brooklyn Darby, as that's going to be the first point for Sycamore. And you know, as we mentioned before tonight, Volley for the Cure night helped to end breast cancer and spread breast cancer awareness. Two teams really passionate about this event. That one little mishandled by Morgan Fitz, but she's able to send it over. On the outside, tapped, returned by Evans. Set by Fitz, and Elena Smith just sends it over through the hands of number 13, Avery Mather. So Harper, 1-1. With two serves in. How are you kind of perceiving this game so far?
I think both teams seem to be very strong, and it's really going to be up to who's ready to be expecting the unexpected.
Exactly. And that's going to be Kate Hagledge back as she sends it away. Set on the outside, number 18. And blocked by Elena Smith, as the Comets take that point 2-1. Again, Hagledge back to serve. And Hagledge to serve, return set by Evans on the right side to Brooklyn Darby, and Brooklyn Darby. How about that one? We talked a little about earlier, two powerful hitters on each side of the ball. We've got Brooklyn Darby for the Comets and Ashley Walker leading the GMCs for Sycamore, but Brooklyn Darby, how about that, Harper?
That was impressive.
And that one, an ace by Hagledge, her second of the night. She's set to send it over again. And that one rolled over, returned by Fitz. Set by Evans on the right side to Elena Smith. And the Comets are going to get the point, extending their lead to 5-1. Harper, Comets taking a nice lead early on. What do you think's part of that?
I think that the Comets have really just been giving it everything to start off, and Sycamore hasn't been able to get any points so far.
And that one out of the hands of Elena Smith. Tried to block that one. If you're Coach Dinklocker, you love the effort. But the Comets come up shorthanded there. 5-2 the score in the first set. And back is Lindsay Stevenson, the sophomore, to serve. A little bit of a miscommunication, though. Now she's going to check out, and Ashley Walker, the star outside hitter, has checked into the game. But that one goes right into the net, and Lindsay Stevenson is going to check back in the game for the Aviators. And that one sent over by Franke on the outside, but returned by Darby. Evans sets it back to Darby, and that one gonna go just out. Comets unable to get that one. And the Comets, they started off with the early lead, but kind of disintegrating a little bit, 63. So the Comets still sitting with the 3-point lead, but losing a little bit of their spice, Harper. And that one set by Evans on the right side. Elena Smith again. And she's going to get her first kill of the night. As she's checking out Marissa Crociata, the junior, checking in. She hasn't gotten too much playing time this year, but we love seeing that rotation of players as Marissa Crociata set to serve. And that one, she's going to get an ace on her first serve of the year. And that's going to force Sycamore to call a timeout. Harper, talk to me a little bit about the Comets playing this first set so far.
The Comets have been playing unbelievably well. I think they've really caught the Aviators off guard, and that's really been an advantage for them.
And with that, we're going to send over to a quick break and a quick message from the Mason High School Hope Squad.
Hi, my name is Leila Sheikh, and I'm a member of the Mason Hope Squad. Hope Squad is a peer-to-peer suicide prevention and mental health awareness program here at MHS and at the Mason Middle School. We have over 50 Hope Squad members ranging across all 4 grades. We spread our awareness through social media posts on our Instagram, Twitter, as well as flyers throughout the school and just speaking to peers throughout the year. Something we did recently was hang up our See Something, Say Something posters in every classroom, so resources are readily available for you, friends, and teachers. If you or anyone you know need any type of support, please reach out to anyone wearing Hope Squad pin or just gear in general, and we would be.
And welcome back to Mason High School. The Aviators took that quick timeout break, and it turned out successful as they scored right afterwards. And that one going to be sent over, set by Evans, and Gabby Rosano on the outside. Her first kill of the match as she steps in. Harper, we see that knee brace that Rosano has. Talk to me a little bit about why she has that on and kind of how your connections with her in basketball.
So Gabby has a knee injury, and she's been out. She's been out all summer, and she hasn't been able to do much with the team as we've been training this fall. But she has been able to start playing, and we're seeing her out on the court right now, and she's getting ready to come back and play basketball.
And that one going to be sent over by Darby, returned by Crociata, set on by Evans, and Rosano again. Another kill. So the Comets start this annual Volley for the Cure matchup with an 11-4 lead, as Darby going to be set back again to serve for the Comets. That one's going to be sent over by the Aviators, but blocked at the net by Rosano. And so Rosano, she's only been in for a little bit, but making an early impact. Has that block right there, 2 kills. If you're Coach Dinkelhocker, you're loving to see that. And that one, too powerful for Marissa Crociata, the junior, as Ashley Walker picks up a kill for the Aviators. Returned by Crociata. Franke on the outside, and Callie Wall sends that one just out of bounds. 12-5 now the score. 12-6, now the score in the first set. Returned by Crociata again, set by Evans. Rosano. That's going to be returned by Lindsay Stevenson for the Aviators, and back over. And another great return by Crociata. Brooklyn Darby from the back row. The Comets are wanting to tip. But the Comets are not going to get it. Coach Dinkelhocker not happy about that one. So 12-7. And another silly error for the Comets is that one right off the hands of Brooklyn Darby. Savannah, the Comets have the 4-point lead, but they made a lot of silly errors so far. Or, did I just call you Savannah? Harper, excuse me. That one tipped by Rosano, but returned by the Aviators. Sent over by Tyfe. But goes straight into the net as the Comets side out with the 13-8 lead. Morgan Fitz, the senior defensive specialist for the Comets, sends it over. And that ball is going to go right into the stands. An ace for the Comets. And Fitz again. Back to serve as she sends it over. Returned by Fitz. Set by Evans. Callie Wall on the right outside. But returned by the Aviators, and that one tipped over. Crociata. Evans on the outside to Wall. And Wall with the kill. That's her second of the night. Callie Wall, the senior outside hitter. That one sent over by Fitz yet again. Crociata able to return it, but it goes over the net. It looks like we've got some backyard volleyball as the ball just keeps going over and over the net. But the Aviators going to be called as they touch the net. And Morgan Fitz for the 4th straight time. It's going to be back for the Comets to send it over. And she does so. Set by Evans. On the back row to Darby. And Darby sends it over, but returned by the Aviators. And blocked by Kate Haglage. Kate Haglage, one part of those Haglage twins, number 2 and number 11, Kate and Ellie. They have been making a huge impact for the Comets this year. Morgan Fitz sends it over. And Kate Haglage, set Evans, Wall, returned by the Aviators, but sent over on the second hit by Ashley Walker, the GMC leader in kills. And the diving effort by Lindsay Stevenson, but the ball's going to be kept in play. Evans, Wall, kept in play by Wall. Darby, and Evans has to send it over with a tip. Outside to Walker again. Crociata, Evans, Haglage, but return again, Stevens. And Fitz is going to get that one. Darby, and the free ball from Wall, returned by Stevens. Set on the right side. And Fitz able to return it. Out to Wall on the outside, and Wall gets the kill for the Comets. And after the long volley, the Comets come out on top. So Harper, kind of walk us through that volley there, and that's going to force the Aviators to call a timeout.
Really, nobody could seem to score, and then the Comets had that really great kill right there at the end, but I'd love to see more of that throughout the game because that was very impressive.
And as we said before, the pink theme tonight, Volley for the Cure. And you can help donate to this amazing cause by scanning the QR code on your screen to help donate to breast cancer awareness and research. But as for the game's sake, Mason currently leads Sycamore 18-8 in the first set. Sycamore called 2 timeouts already. And both teams trotting back onto the field. As it's going to be Morgan Fitz to send it over for the Comets. Returned by the Aviators and Walker, but that one's going to be blocked by Haglage and Evans. So the Comets extend their lead to 11 in the first set, 19-8. And Fitz with the serve, set by the Aviators to the back row. And that one, great awareness by Brooklyn Darby as she's going to let that one sail out, and the Comets, knock on their 20th point of the set. And that one going to be a kill for Morgan Fitz. The senior defensive specialist, that's her third tonight. And the Comets hoping this is a common theme. And that one going to be called out. The Comets not loving that call. But it's going to set up a Sycamore serve. Set by Evans on the right side. Haglage. Returned by the Aviators out to Ashley Walker. And Ashley Walker returned by Brooklyn Darby. Marisha Cosciata sets it up to Fitz as she's just going to free ball it over. And Carly Ty, the sophomore outside hitter, able to convert for the Aviators as they cut the Comet lead to 11, 21-10. Evans on the outside to Wall, and Wall over, but great return by Lindsay Stevenson, the libero. Morgan Fitz set by Evans. Kate Haglage, but blocked. Brooklyn Darby able to return it. And Callie Wall able to get the solo block and kill as the Comet lead 22-10 here in this first set. Peyton Evans, the sophomore, sends it over. Tipped by the Aviators, but Peyton Evans, the setter, able to get it over. And Sycamore notches on another point. And back to serve for Sycamore. Carly Tile, the sophomore, outside hitter and middle blocker. We've got two sophomores making a big impact for the Aviators in the libero, Lindsay Stevenson and Carly Ty, the sophomore. And that one is going to be in for the Comets. Kate Haglage, the middle blocker, able to get the kill for the Comets. Their lead now 23-11 in the first set. And Haglage back again to serve. Returned by the Aviators. Set by Stella Chidala. Evans set to Darby. And that ball barely goes out for the Mason powerful hitter. One of the many seniors you can see on the top wall for the Comets. They got 8 of them. Kate Haglage, Morgan Fitz, Ella Bikey, Elena Smith, Ava Franke, Callie Wall, Ellie Haglage, and Brooklyn Darby. And she's really emerged as one of those leaders. And as the Comets tack on that point, that's going to put it at set point for the Comets, 24-12. All they need is one more. And Ava Franke, the senior, back to serve. Set on the outside. The Comets able to pick up the kill, or the Aviators, excuse me. So Harper, Sycamore pushed up against the wall, but they're able to convert. And that one sent over by the Aviators, set by Evans on the outside. Brooklyn Darby, and Brooklyn Darby with the powerful kill to end the first set. The Comets take it 25-13. And we're going to head to a quick break as the Comets currently lead the Sycamore Aviators 1-0. Welcome back to Mason High School. I'm Adam Little, joined alongside Harper Stoll. The Comets took the first set 25-13 here in the annual Volley for the Cure match. And as you can see, pink out theme here at Mason High School, and Kate Hagledge able to pick up the first point for the Comets here in the second set. Harper, walk me through the first set and kind of why the Comets came out on top.
So the Comets quickly took a lead. They just came out really strong, and the Aviators couldn't keep up. But they fought back a little bit towards the end, and I'm looking forward to seeing if they can come out on top for this one.
And the Aviators take their first point in the set there, as the game now tied 1-1. That ball going to be sent over by Stevenson. Evans with the backward set, and Elena Smith just sends it over for the Comets. And tipped by the Aviators outside to Brooklyn Darby. Again returned, Ashley Walker, the star hitter for Sycamore, sends that one into the net. And we talked about Ashley Walker earlier, the star hitter for the Aviators. She's got 179 kills coming into this game. That's leading the GMC. So you love to have that powerful hitter on your team if you're Sycamore. Elena Smith and Evans just send that ball over. And the Comets come up just short. As the second set a little bit closer than the first. Tied 2-2.
The Aviators seem to be coming out with a new energy in this set.
Exactly, it's showing here as they take their first lead of the match, 2-3. And that one mishandled by Ava Franke. And as Harper just mentioned, Sycamore kind of getting a little bit of a second wind here as they lead the Comets by 2 in the second set. And that one sent over. Evans with the set on the right side to Elena Smith, but that one's going to be returned. Tipped over, and Franke with a diving effort, but unable to convert for the Comets, as Sycamore going to extend their lead to 3. And that serve's going to go straight into the net. Elena Smith checks out for the Comets. Marissa Crociata checking in to serve. As you can see in the bottom left corner of your screen, the black hole. They've got a nice showing tonight. It's really hit or miss with these volleyball games. But with such a great cause like Volley for the Cure night, Mason students showing up. And Marissa Crociata back to serve for the Comets. She's going to score yet again. So Marissa Crociata secures 2 straight points for the Comets. And Harper, I think I jinxed her there. She's going to send that one out of bounds on the serve. So Sycamore takes the lead back 6-5. Ashley Walker back to serve. And Gabby Rosano, even with that knee brace, that's not stopping her. And Franke, another diving effort. Evans sets it on the outside to Brooklyn Darby, and how about that? Brooklyn Darby showing off her force. She's gonna serve for the Comets after that powerful kill. Darby able to pick up an ace. So Harper, walk me through the second set so far. Comets currently lead 7-6, but a lot closer than the first as the Comets took it 25-13.
The Aviators have come out very strong. They had a lead pretty quickly, but Mason has seemed to have recovered from the funk that they were in, and they've really been able to come back.
And the Aviators pick up that point as that ties the game up 7-7. Evans is going to set it on the right side to Callie Wall, and Callie Wall sends a missile to the Sycamore side of the court, picking up another kill for the Comets. 8-7 the lead. And the Comets, or the Aviators, set that one on the right side. And Morgan Fitz just going to let that one go. Coach Dinkelhocker kind of working her through it. And Zoe Borman is the one to serve for the Aviators. And they're going to call a double touch there on Evans when she set that ball. They tried a little bit of trickery, and that one's not going to pay off. Returned by Darby, set by Evans on the outside, and Callie Wall a little too high. As Sycamore starting to heat up a little bit. 8-10 score. Evans sends it over herself. She's going to get it. There's a lot of cheers and congratulations from the crowd after that one. Evans sends it over. Off the net. That's going to be an ace. So the score now tied up 10-10. And the powerful spike on the outside, or the right side, excuse me, for the Aviators. We've seen that a lot tonight. Aviators not as consistent as the Comets, but they've brought a lot of fire and force. So that's going to extend the Comet lead, or the Aviator lead, to 12-10. Evans set on the outside. It's Kate Hagledge, but barely goes out. The Comets really need a side out here. And Darby, one-handed save. And out to Callie Wall on the outside, but Stevenson, a little bit of a wonky return. And that's going to be a kill for Elena Smith. As Ellie Hagledge, part two of the Hagledge sisters, back to serve for the Comets. She sends it over. Ashley Walker able to get her on that one. As the Aviator lead is back to 3 points. And Ellie from the back row, Ellie Hagledge from the back row. That one blocked out the line by Elena Smith, and Elena Smith tries to do it again. But Ashley Walker, the junior outside hitter's ball is going to sail just out of bounds, cutting the Comet deficit to just 2. Ava Franke back to send it over. Walker she's had a rough start to the game, Harper, and when somebody is leading the conference in kills, you expect them to just play a little better. It hasn't been her best night. So set by Evans to Darby on the outside, and that ball going to be sent way out of bounds. But on that, Darby showing off her strength. And Elena Smith and a little bit of confusion there. Coach Dinklacher unsure of the call. And that's going to force her to call a timeout, as Sycamore currently leads the Comets 16-13. We're going to head to a quick break. And here you can find some information on how to donate to this amazing cause.
With our BFC fundraiser.
We are back here at Mason High School. Comets currently trailing the Sycamore Aviators 16-14 in the second set. They took the first one 25-13, but starting to find their stride a little bit here in the second set. Marissa Crociata sends it over for the Comets, but that one going to be stopped right at the net. And Harper, this second set's been a lot closer. Kind of walk us through why the Aviators have been more successful.
I think they've come out with just a really great energy, and they've been giving everything. They've gone after every ball that they could get, and I think they've really caught the Comets off guard because they weren't expecting that.
And Ava Franke, her diving effort is not enough there. The Sycamore takes their largest lead of the night, 18-14. And Franke the return, Evans the set, but that one goes off the arena net in the ceiling, and that's just going to drop right down, forcing Coach Dinklacher, the Comets, to call yet another timeout. And with that, we're going to send you guys over to a quick message from the Mason High School Hope Squad.
Hi, my name is Layla Sheikh, and I'm a member of the Mason Hope Squad. Hope Squad is a peer-to-peer suicide prevention and mental health awareness program here at MHS and at the Mason Middle School. We have over 50 Hope Squad members ranging across all 4 grades. We spread our awareness through social media posts, on our Instagram and Twitter, as well as flyers throughout the school and just speaking to peers throughout the year. Something we did recently was hang up our See Something, Say Something posters in every classroom. So resources are readily available for you, friends, and teachers alike. If you or anyone you know need any type of support, please reach out to anyone wearing Hope Squad pins, shirts, and or just gear in general, and we would be willing to help and support anyone who's in need. Thank you so much.
And we are back live here at Mason High School. The student section and the parents starting to bring some energy. They currently trail the Aviators 15-20. But Brooklyn Darby, the star outside hitter, hoping to spark some more momentum for the Comets as she sends that one over. Returned by Walker, but sent over again. And Darby unable to get her hands a hold of that one. As the Sycamore lead all the way to 6 as they lead 21-15 in the second set. And Darby again sends that one into the net off of the serve. Harper, if you're Sycamore, you're just gonna keep hammering at Brooklyn Darby on the serve receive because she hasn't been very successful tonight. And that one into the net for the Aviators, Morgan Fitz. Back to serve for the Comets. A little bit of a miscommunication by the Aviators. And Peyton Evans, the setter, tries to block. Set on the outside to Callie Wall, but returned by the Aviators. Sent over by Sycamore. Set by Evans. Kate Haglich in the middle, and that's going to be a kill. So the Comets not out of this one. And although they trail, they're starting to get a little bit of fire. Crociata, set by Evans, back row to Darby. Sends that over. But Ashley Walker's return is going to go into the net, so the Comets got their deficit to 4. And a timeout called by Sycamore. And we will return shortly. And we're back here at Mason High School as the annual Volley for the Cure match. Morgan Fitz just sent it over for the Comets, but Brooklyn Darby with a spectacular return. And that is going to set up the Comets' point. And they've gone on a 3-0 run. They trail 22-19 right now, but starting to gain the momentum as Fitz is going to pick up an ace. So the Comets continuing to rally back. Harper, what do you have to say about that?
I think the Comets have really switched up what they're doing because they want to win. They don't want to lose this, especially here in their home court.
And Kate Haglich picks up the kill for the Comets as Morgan Fitz will continue to serve. Their deficit cut to just 1, 22-21. And as Fitz sends it over. That one's going to be blocked at the net by Evans and Haglich. And again, off the fingertips of Kate Haglich and Peyton Evans. But Sycamore is going to pick up the point. So 23-21, the Sycamore lead. Set on the right side to Kate Haglich. And she's going to pick up the point for the Comets. And that's a play that the Comets have been running a lot this year. They've had their middle blockers sneak onto the right side and then come up with the kill. And that's proven successful. And that one's going to go off the hands of Kate Haglich and Callie Wall. So match point 24-22. And the Aviators are going to take the second set 22-25. And after the Comets dominated in the first set, the Aviators have kind of climbed back and they took the second set. We're going to go to a quick break with some information on how to donate to this amazing cause. And we are back live here at Mason High School. The Comets took the first set 25-13, but Sycamore bounced back and took the second 25-23. I'm Adam Little, joined alongside Harper Stoll. It's been a back and forth matchup between Mason and Sycamore in this year's annual Volley for the Cure match. And the Aviators will pick up the first point of the third set. And that one returned by Darby, set on the right side to Peyton Evans, and Elena Smith kills that one. And some more miscommunication by the Comets as the ball goes flying off the rafters. So Sycamore takes the early 2-0 lead. But the ball going to be sent into the net. So Ellie Haglage back to serve for the Comets. Ashley Walker with a hit, and she's going to pick up the kill. It goes off the hands of Kate Haglage and Elena Smith. And the GMC leader in kills adds another one onto her tally. Brooklyn Darby set on the outside. And that kept alive by Morgan Fitz and Peyton Evans. And again, Evans with a dig. Walker on the outside. And Kate Hagledge and Elena Smith are going to team up for the block. And Ava Franke back to serve for the Comets. We haven't seen much of her tonight, but she's been one of those key contributors for the Comets to start the year. And Smith knew exactly what was wrong right when the official blew the whistle. As she touched the net. So Ellie Hagledge with the return. Gabby Rosano with the powerful spike, but it's going to be blocked. Darby with the same. And Gabby Rosano. Another kill. She hasn't played much tonight, but when she's been in, she's been making a real impact, Harper. So Crociata sends it over. And picks up another ace. Crociata, as we mentioned before, we haven't seen a lot of her to start the year, but she's coming here tonight on one of their biggest matches of the year. And they're making a big impact behind the line. And speaking of big impacts, how about Brooklyn Darby? She destroys that one, giving the Comets their first lead of the third set, 5-4. Set by Evans. And Darby! 2 straight kills. Harper, I'm looking over here and your mouth is open, you're in awe.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's impressive. Takes a lot of strength and accuracy to get that.
Exactly.
Hi, my name is Layla Sheikh, and I'm a member of the Mason Hope Squad. Hope Squad is a peer-to-peer suicide prevention and mental health awareness program here at MHS and at the Mason Middle School. We have over 50 Hope Squad members ranging across all 4 grades. We spread our awareness through social media posts on our Instagram and Twitter, as well as flyers throughout the school and just speaking to peers throughout the year. Something we did recently was hang up our See Something, Say Something posters in every classroom, so resources are readily available for you, friends, and teachers alike. If you or anyone you know need any type of support, please reach out to anyone wearing Hope Squad pins, shirts, and or just gear in general, and we would be willing to help and support anyone who's in need. Thank you so much.
13-7 in the third set. Darby with the pass, set to Callie Wall on the right side, and Callie Wall powering down another kill. It's been a common theme tonight. So Evans sends it over for the Comets. She's going to pick up another point for Mason. That's going to force Sycamore to call a timeout. We're going to head over to a quick break. Here are some ways you can donate to breast cancer research. The theme tonight, Volley for the Cure. Welcome back to Mason High School. The Comets hold the 15-7 lead over the Sycamore Aviators in the third set. They took the first 25-13, but fell to the Aviators 25-3 in the second. And Peyton Evans able to pick up an ace for the Comets. And Lindsay Stevenson sets it. That ball's just going to be freed over. Darby passes to Evans. Elena Smith on the right side. And Elena Smith, we haven't seen a lot of her tonight. She's been one of the key players for the Comets. Real hit or miss. Tonight we just haven't seen a lot of production out of her. Not good, neither good nor bad, but picks up the kill there, extending the Comet lead to 10. And there's Sycamore. Picks up another point, 17-8. And great awareness there by the Comets. Morgan Fitz and Brooklyn Darby were back, and they watched that ball go. Ellie Haglage set to serve for the Comets. Set on the left side. And Elena Smith, the lefty, the southpaw, picks up another block. And Ellie Haglage with another serve for the Comets. 19-8 the score. And Elena Smith teaming up with Kate Haglage. That's two straight. And Ellie Haglage picking up a kill. So Harper, the Comets, 3 straight big points. Tell us why that's been the case.
I think it's been the blockers, and then just the hitting has been unstoppable. The Aviators haven't been able to recover from the Mason hitters. They've just been incredible.
So the Comets, the 14-point lead over the Aviators, and that's all been in part by Ellie Haglage's serving. So the Aviators set to the back row. And a little bit of a weird release for the Aviators. But that ball able to convert. 22-9 the score. Ellie Haglage return. Set by Evans to Darby on the outside, and Darby picks up another kill. And Brooklyn Darby, she's one of those big impact players for the Comets. Currently sitting at 6th in the GMC in kills. And you saw right there part of the reason why. And Harper going back to the GMC rankings. Ashley Walker, the junior outside hitter for Sycamore, she's been having herself a night. And there's a reason why she sits at that #1 ranking. So the Comets losing a little bit of their steam. Still hold the 12-point lead over the Aviators. Ava Franke passes to Evans. Evans to Elena Smith, on the right side. The Aviators pick up another point from the back row. Returned by Ellie Haglage, set by Evans to Brooklyn Darby, and Brooklyn Darby showing off her power. And as the set slowly starts to close in, Marissa Crociata is hoping for that home run serve. It's set point, they lead 24-12. But Crociata cracks under the pressure. And 24-13 the score. That's Ashley Walker back to serve for the Aviators. Returned by Franke, and nothing Evans can do but send it over. Franke again, set by Evans on the right side to Brooklyn Darby, and Brooklyn Darby is going to put an end to this third set. The Comets take it 25-13. We're going to head to a quick break. And the Comets currently lead the Aviators 2-1. Welcome back to Mason High School as the Comets currently lead the Sycamore Aviators 2-1. I'm Adam Little, joined alongside Harper Stoll. And Comets, they had two strong performances, the first set and the third. A little bit of a shaky start in the second set. So they lead 2-1 and hoping to carry on their energy from last set. That's Callie Wall tacks on the first point for Mason. And the serve by Haglage. But that one bombarded by Carly Thiel, the sophomore outside hitter for the Aviators. And back to serve for Sycamore is Lindsay Stevenson. That one just going to be sent over by Elena Smith. And right after a kill, Thiel's just going to send that ball out of bounds. And so Kate Haglage and Morgan Fitz will check out for the Comets. Ava Franke and Gabby Rosano checking in. Darby not showing off her power on that one, but able to pick up the kill. And so you know Coach Dinkelhocker is going to be happy with that one anytime you get a point. And Franke sends it over. And she's going to pick up an ace. So Harper, we're starting to see some of that energy we saw last set and in the first. With the atmosphere here tonight, do you think that's kind of a part of it?
I do. I think when the fans started to get more energy, so did the Comets. And I think really in any sport, that can be a game changer.
And the Comets pick up another point here as Ava Franke is going to continue her serving rally. Set to the middle, and that's going to be tipped. And Elena Smith not ready for that one as it goes off her knuckle into the scorer's table. As we mentioned earlier, Volley for the Cure night here at Mason High School. Here are some of the ways that you can help donate to the cause of breast cancer research. All you have to do is scan the QR code and it will guide you through the process of donating. So 5-3 the score as the Aviators pick up that point. On the outside to Elena Smith. Elena Smith sends it over. Ashley Walker for the Aviators sends it over, but Evans set the Rosano, and Rosano just taps that one. And Carly Thiel, the sophomore, continuing to show off her athleticism as she pounds that one at the feet of the Mason front line. So 5-4 the score. Comets starting to close the gap. Set on the right side to Elena Smith. And that's going to be returned by the Aviators, but unable to convert. 6-4 the Comet lead. And that one blocked by the junior Gabby Rosano. And I know you talked about this earlier on the broadcast, Harper. Talk me through Gabby Rosano's knee injury and why her mobility's been limited for the Comets this year.
So she had a pretty bad knee injury, and that took her out. And I saw her play basketball a little bit over the summer, but she couldn't really do that much. and we see her out here playing volleyball, and so she's been able to do that. Now she's just getting ready to come back and hopefully play some basketball with us.
And right there, the Aviators pick up a point. 7-6 to score, but Rosano able to recover. And how about Ellie Hagledge? Coming from the back row. We don't see that power a lot, but the two Hagledge sisters, Ellie in the back row and Kate in the middle, have been making a huge impact for the Comets so far. So a little bit of confusion on the court, but Brooklyn Darby squared to serve it for the Comets. That's going to go off the hands of the setter, Peyton Evans. So Ashley Walker back to serve. Returned by Darby. Set by Evans. Gabby Rosano in the middle. And Gabby Rosano able to pick out the Comet point. 9-7 the lead. So Harbor, if you had to compare this fourth set to any of the other sets tonight, which would it be? The Comets dominated in the first and third. Second one, it was a close matchup, but they lost. So kind of walk us through this fourth set and how it compares to the others.
Well, the last one was pretty close for a lot of the early on, and then the Comets took the lead. I think it's closest to the second one so far, because that was the really close one, and we have no idea who's going to win this. Both teams have great energy, and it could go either way at this point.
So the Aviators back to serve as they cut the Comet lead down to 1, and the Comets wanting to tip, and they're going to get it. So that ball trails out of bounds. However, it was tipped at the Aviator front line. So Mason set back to serve as they hold the 10-8 lead in the fourth set. Fitz, pass to Evans. On the right side, Elena Smith, but recovered by Fitz. And Darby clearing things up a bit as Callie Wall sends it over. Fitz passes to Evans, and Darby hits it over. And play was stopped as we had a nice volley going, but they're going to give the Aviators a point. As Hagledge returns it. Wall on the right side. And returned by Lindsay Stevenson. But a double touch by Mason. You can see Coach Dinklacher. She brings a lot of youth and energy to this Mason squad. Tian Meyer, as most of you know, retired last season. She left a big shoes to fill for Coach Dinklacher. But as the Comets remain undefeated in the GMC this year, 6-0, Dinklacher has been doing a nice job. So 11-10 the score. As Fitz returns it. Set to Evans and Kate Hagledge with a powerful spike. And back on the outside to Brooklyn Darby. Returned off the net by Sycamore. Elena Smith on the right side, but that's going to be tipped. Darby on the outside. And they've got a nice little volley going. Back and forth. Smith now for the Comets. Returned again. To the middle for the Aviators. Evans to Darby. And that one by Ashley Walker is just going to hit the antenna. And it's going to be a Comet point. So a 12-10 to lead. Ava Franke, the senior libero, back to serve. And that's one's going to be sent right back to Franke. And Darby just punches it over. And that one blocked by Elena Smith and Gabby Rosano. And with that, the Comets now hold the 13-10 lead over Sycamore. And we're going to head to a quick commercial break from a quick message from the Mason High School Hope Squad.
Hi, my name is Leila Sheikh, and I'm a member of the Mason Hope Squad. Hope Squad is a peer-to-peer suicide prevention and mental health awareness program here at MHS and at the Mason Middle School. We have over 50 Hope Squad members ranging across all 4 grades. We spread our awareness through social media posts on our Instagram and Twitter, as well as flyers throughout the school and just speaking to peers throughout the year. Something we did recently was hang up our See Something, Say Something posters in every classroom, so resources are readily available for you, friends, and teachers alike. If you or anyone you know need any type of support, please reach out to anyone wearing Hope Squad pins, shirts, and or just gear in general, and we would be willing to help and support anyone who's in need. Thank you so much.
13-10, the Comet lead. As we're back live here at Mason High School. And Ava Franke with a diving effort for the Comets, which is going to come up just short. And Harper, that's been a real common theme tonight. We've seen a lot of aggressiveness from Ava Franke. She's been all over the floor. And even though she hasn't converted on all of them, you love seeing that aggressiveness from one of your senior leaders. And going back to one of your senior leaders, Brooklyn Darby, showing off her power. She barrels down another kill for the Comets. 14-11 the lead. And Marissa Crociata serves for the Comets. That one sent over by Franke. Back row attack off the hands of Rosano, and Darby unable to get underneath it. So the Comet lead cut down to 2, 14-12. We've got a little bit of a miscommunication on the Sycamore side of things. So 4th set, this could be the last one if the Comets pull through. They lead 14-12 and make that 15-12. Some good communication by the Comets. It's going to set up a serve from their powerful outside hitter, Brooklyn Darby. And Darby picks up an ace. So Darby back at it again. 16-12, the Comet lead. On the outside for the Aviators. And that one pummeled. Nothing Marissa Crociata could do about that one. 16-13 the lead for the Aviators. Returned by Darby, set by Evans to the middle, and Gabby Rosano puts that one straight into the ground. As Morgan Fitz and Callie Wall check into the game. Sent over by Fitz, set to the outside for the Aviators. Returned by Darby, set by Evans. Callie Wall but Evans able to return the block. Darby sends it over. Back on the outside for the Aviators. Evans to Hagledge, and Hagledge with a smart move there as she just tips it, extending the Comet lead 18-15. So Harper, the Comet's starting to gain a little bit of that momentum back. What do you have to do to contain that?
I think they have to make sure that they're not getting too excited and that they're still playing at the same intensity and not letting the Aviators come back.
And that one by Darby, placed in the net. So 18-15. Comets still hold the 3-point lead over the Aviators. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the fourth set. The Comets lead 2-1. They took the first and the third, with the Aviators taking the second. But Callie Wall absolutely annihilates the ball there. As Peyton Evans, the sophomore, serves it for the Comets, and that's going to be an ace. So Harper, the Comets, 5 points away from taking this match. Evans serves it again on the right side for the Aviators, but blocked by Hagledge. Kept in play by Fitz. And Callie Wall able to pick up the kill. And that's going to force Sycamore to call a timeout. As we mentioned before, Volley for the Cure Night here at Mason High School. Here are some ways that you can help donate to breast cancer awareness. And welcome back. The Comets hold the 21-15 lead over Sycamore. So Sycamore back to serve. Returned by Darby. Set by Evans. And Callie Wall picks up her third straight kill. And she's checking out with Ellie Hagledge coming into play back row. We talked a little about those Hagledge sisters and their impact tonight. Kate Hagledge, the Ohio Northern commit, and Ellie Hagledge having herself a heck of a night also from the back row. So all the Comets need is 3 more points, Harper. And they're going to get one of them there. 23-17 the score. And Ava Franke back to serve for the Comets. Set on the outside. Blocked by Elena Smith. And not only is that setting up set point, but this is match point. In volleyball, all you need is 3 of those 5 sets. And the Comets currently have 2. So Ava Franke serves back row attack by Sycamore, and it's going to go out of bounds. So the Comets take this year's Volley for the Cure matchup It's been a great one. I've been Adam Little, joined alongside Harper Stoll, her first broadcast. We'd like to give a huge shout out to Noah Riley as well, working the main cam. And we just had a 3-person crew tonight, so a great job from the sports radio crew. We will be back at it on Thursday with the soccer matchup, and back at it on Friday when the Mason Comets play Fairfield. It's been a great one here from Mason High School. Volley for the Cure.